powerups are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. It's Monday. I know, it's terrible. It's horrible. I have to remind you that's Monday. I know. Oh, guts. It is Monday. I know, right? You know, doing all right. Yeah. I don't know. How are you doing? I don't have anything like exciting, like oh my god, something happened since yesterday. Like, no, actually, not really anything happened since yesterday. Good old Elden Ring yesterday. It was just fun. After I played Elden Ring yesterday, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna relax. I got some food. I'm like, cool. Now what? Play some Path of Exile. So I went from playing Elden Ring on stream to like, cool. What's my relax time now? Path of Exile. Hey, you know, I'm a simple man. I am but a simple man. I went from one overpowered build to another. Actually, rightfully powered. It's not overpowered. It's the correct amount of power. So for me to still have fun. That's all that matters. Yeah. Back in game dev land today. Rest of the week. How's the weather? Oh, that's why my AC was going for a while. It's actually off right now. It only goes off when it's 69 degrees. Nice, I know. It's 66 outside today. So it's actually cooled down finally. It's gonna go up to 74, but that's still like 75. It's still not bad. It's cloudy today, which is why the lights are already on. Yeah, the lights are already on because otherwise it was already dark in here with all the cloudy, with how cloudy it was. So yeah. But plans for today. To good old game dev. I want to It's 9 degrees where you are? Aw, send it here. I'll take the 9 degrees. 9 degrees sounds great. Yeah, that's sure. Bring that here. I don't even mind if you change it to Fahrenheit. The proper temperature reading, you know? I'm okay with 9F. 9 friends are great. Better than, you know, arguably better than 9 chickens. Okay, so the plan for today is to continue and hopefully finish up the Great Spider setup. And I think I came up with the idea at the end of Friday's stream, which is right now I have the spiders jumping down from here, but I think instead what we're gonna do is create a spawner up in the air that just drops them down, and then instead these won't have the spiders. We won't have spiders up here to jump down even. So I think that's what we're gonna start with. I'll make a little spawner, and then when he transitions into phase 2, he'll go ahead and activate the activate it, whether it's one or multiple. So I think we go with that. I want to rain spiders for some reason, because I think that'd be fun. If it's raining spiders, hallelujah, I think that would be good. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a spiderling spawning zone, I guess, in a sense. Okay. Duplicate the kill zone. Spiderling spawner zone. Okay. I don't need the begin overlap stuff. What we do need is just the box, I think. So I think there's a get random. No. There's a way to get a random value, a random point in the collision blocks. See if I can find it real quick. Yeah, well, I found some C++ versions. We don't want that. And blocks collision. It is called random point and bounding blocks. Wait. Random point and oh, okay, there we go. Ah, that's why. It doesn't take this. You have to get bound or get bounce. Get component bounce. There we go. I think the extents and origin. I think that's just plug that in. Let's test this. Event tick. Draw debug sphere. Duration 1 second. Thickness 1. Radius 50. This might be terrible. Actually, duration like 0.5. Let's go into a new level. Before I break everything, let's see if I can. Oh, there you go. That works. It works. Look at that. We already have a randomness for perfect. Okay. Yeah, random point and bound box, if you don't know, is a great thing. Okay, so on begin play. I wanted to start spawning spiders. So, spawn actor from class. BP Spiderling. Spawn transform. Rotation 0, scale 0, place here. Hey Steven, welcome in. How's it going? Are you a programmer? Hello world. The first thing anyone ever learns to do in programming. Print string. Hello world. Simulate. There's a spider. Excellent. Actually, I'm gonna do a random rotation. So let's do a split. Random float in range 0 to 360. A Rust programmer? Yes, I'm great. I know they're kind of replying to me, but out of context, you're a Rust programmer, and because of that, you are great. I only recently learned about Rust, which, as a programming language, why is it called something that's already a word in English? Like, you're not gonna mistake like C++ for a word, but Rust you could. Without context, you don't know what it is. It's my one gripe. Knowing nothing else about the programming language. One only gripe. Why pick a name that is a word already? Okay, let's a timer for this. Spawn spiderling. So every 0.2 seconds, I want to spawn a random spider in this area. Oh, what? Oh, right. The camera thing. Let me turn off the camera thing. Ta ta ta. Just disable this for now. I'm like, where are they? It's raining spiders. Hallelujah, it's raining spiders. You can see this ask the same thing with Python. There's another. Okay, I know about Python. There's a programming language called Basilisk. Or I assume that's supposed to be Basilisk or Basic. Yeah, Basic is also, yeah. I don't know how I got to basilisks from misspelling basics. Don't ask me. I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know how I got to basilisk. I think I saw the eye, and the I somehow transformed to an IL, and then I stop talking. Yeah, but you're right. It's also Python. It's also basic. Type too fast. It's not a matter of typing too fast, because you can type super fast. It's about hitting enter too fast without checking, which everyone's guilty of, at least a little bit. Okay. So what I want to do now is I don't want it to spawn it specifically every 0.2 seconds. I want a random amount, a random timer. So what we can do is, instead of a timer, spawner enabled. Well, let's do this. We'll say it's enabled by default. And if it's enabled, we're going to spawn. And then we're going to delay a random amount. Let's say between 0 and 0.2. And then we're going to do it again. And then we're going to do it again. Yep. No timer. And we can always set this after a bit. But do we care to Google the reason? Not right now, at least. Okay. If you have to share with me the reason, but at the current moment during the stream, I'm not going to be Googling it. Okay. So, what if we made it like 0.5? The one thing I don't want... See, right now, it's still spawning one at a time. I kind of want them to spawn in, like, bunches. Rust is named after a fungus that is robust, distributed, and parallel. How does that make rust? Rust itself isn't a fungus. Like, the object rust isn't a fungus. And robust, distributed, and parallel don't make up the letters that make rust. I don't want to follow the connection. Or is rust a I don't think rust is a fungus. Fungus is living, right? Hey, Kanzari, welcome in. Random bull to decide whether to spawn or not? No. I want to spawn multiple at the same time, so we don't... So what I want to do is actually... this. So what we actually want to do is this. For loop. Start with 1. Right. Random integer in range. So we want to be between 1 and let's say 5. Actually, we'll do 1 and 5. It's gonna do that. It's gonna spawn it in a random location, and then it's gonna do this delay. And then we're good. So this will get us more. Yeah, a few more are spawning at the same time. Good. Clearly way too fast, way too many, way too quickly. Because we want to delay this between, like, I don't know, half a second to 3 seconds. I don't know. Let's try that. That's better. And they already kind of, because of the verticality of the box, right? They already land at different time areas. I like that a lot more. Metal rust is not a fungus, it's a chemical reaction. Yeah, so that's what I thought. You're just getting much blooper programming. No. You're learning from me. I'm learning from you. This is a good. It's good. This is good. Rust have fungal plant pathogens of the order. That is pretty cool. I didn't realize that. There we go. The more we learn. I think 3 seconds too long. Potentially. I think if it's on the longer side, 3 seconds too long. Okay. So I think this is good. So now, we want to spawn these. Okay. So we don't want these on begin play. Custom event. Enable spawner. Custom event. Disable spawner. This is the most complicated right here. This is such a complicated event. Hope it works. Hope it works. Okay, so now if we go to the boss room. So let's put it in the center. I kind of want it to be, I guess, a little bit in, just to be extra safe with the collisions. I can't have it be super high or super tall. Let's do something like this. So the one small thing that with this, right? And this is something I mentioned before, is a player could jump up here at the you know what we can do? I can make the room taller, and then I can place it higher. And that way it's not somewhere a player can actually be. So it's always going to be from above. That's the way to do it. Make the room taller. Okay. So let's I'm gonna remove all the nav links. We don't need them anymore. Center of room, we're going to recalculate that in a second. Nav mesh bounds can stay, that's all fine. Room manager. The wiki is set as rust fungus, so I think it is just the same name as a metal rust. It looks like plants are rusting, but are different things. Okay, English, what's up with you? Now I'm blaming English. That's it. That's an English thing. Why? If you had to specify that, it's like there, right? It's that whole problem. People say, yeah, English is easy to learn. Yeah, maybe compared to like learning kanji, or every single. I don't understand how people read kanji at all. I mean, it's a memorization thing, but if you like, you can't even guess what it's called. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I made a mistake on that one, but kanji is way too much. But still, English. Amazing that Unreal 5 can crash so easily after watching my streams. What do you mean? I barely ever crash. There was the crash on one of the streams I did. But that was to do with Paper ZD and something specific with that. Which we figured out the solution for that. And that was like my specific configuration of what I was doing. Other than that, I basically almost never crash. Yeah. Talking about my past streams as well. There was one stream where I crashed a decent amount, but that's it. Every other stream that I can think of. Yeah. As crash was a lot too. Yeah, but that's my own doing. Like, I know why it crashes. That is true. That's 2 streams. 2 streams out of how many I've done? The PCG one is because I'm trying to move it and have it recalculate as I'm moving. So like it makes sense. Like I know why it's crashing like that. Okay. Yeah, you definitely don't want to like move something that's dynamically changing, because you can crash Unreal, which you probably crash a lot of things because it's going to try to recalculate it as you're dragging it, and depending how slow or quick you're dragging it, it's gonna try to recalculate it more or less, which could be bad. Okay, this works. Oh, where's the ceiling? Ceiling. So yeah, don't think of that as don't think of that as the norm. That is definitely not the norm. Is what I'm saying. That's all. Yes, crashes happen, but it's not like the norm, I think. People are using this for Sims and medical uses, and boom, X crasher stuff. Well, no. Again, I am so the way it's my stuff was working or is set up. Do you understand why it's crashing? Is I have a spline, right? Whatever shape it is, and it is spawning things inside of it. Right? It's a cool. It has spawned stuff. Well, every time I move something, so if I was to change the spline to be like to go out a little more or to cut in a little more, all the stuff on the inside would change and be in a different location because it's recalculated. But this also happens when you move something. So as I'm moving it over, even if the shape stays the same, every single frame, it is trying to recalculate this. And at a certain point, it's like, hey, you're deleting and you're creating like 100 things every frame. What the hell are you doing? And so it's like, nope, I cannot do that.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
So that's why. There's an easy checkbox in PCG that you can just say, only do it on demand, or I can clear the graph and move it. And that solves the problem. But yeah, it'll happen like this for anything you do. That you're creating and destroying lots of stuff every frame as you're moving it. Yeah. And this only happens because I'm also spawning blueprint actors, by the way. So I'm spawning blueprint actors that keep getting created and then destroyed. If I was just spawning like just things, static measures within the PCG, this wouldn't be a problem. For example, like my building series, I can move my building around. I'm not worried about it crashing. But that's because everything is a blueprint actor inside of it. As soon as I introduced a static mesh actor inside of it, it's all part of the same asset. As soon as I start adding children, that's always a chance of that happening, because it needs to destroy all. I'm telling it to basically destroy every single actor and create all these actors again. And as I'm dragging it, if there's way too many, it can cause issues. They can add some basic protection stuff. Yeah, they can, but PCG is still in beta, so it's possible they will. It is possible they will in the future. Yeah, one thing actually I learned today, which I guess is not really PCG related, but just a random thing I learned today. You know how Nanite doesn't support translucency? Well, it never did, and it still doesn't. But before, if you applied a translucent material onto Nanite, it would just not display it and say Nanite does not support translucency. But now if you apply a translucent material to a Nanite, it will just disable Nanite on that version of the mesh. So if you had the same mesh, all Nanite, and you apply a translucency material to one of the copies in the level, it'll just disable Nanite for that version. So you don't have to have multiple meshes, which is great. So translucency, quote unquote, works in terms of like it no longer stops it from rendering. But yeah, I don't know when they added that, either 5.3 or 5.4. But that's cool. Hey, Katarina, welcome in. How's it going? I'm doing all right. How would you, in a general way, tackle a level that changes every time you enter it? I mean, depends. Changes how? What are you changing? A city that changes based on the day of the week? Well, if it's changing based on the day of the week, are you having only 7 versions of it? In which case, have 7 versions of it and just swap to the one you want. Simple as that. Because I assume you want it to be different every time. I'm assuming. Yeah, I would just make your 7 versions and just load the one you want. Don't load the level you don't want. Isn't that expensive size-wise? I mean, you wanted 7 unique things. No matter what, you're gonna have 7 unique things, right? It depends how are you, like, what are you trying to do? If it's an entire area and you want everything to be different, that's not like, let me randomly spawn some stuff. That's I want everything different, right? That's entirely new design, from my understanding. So if it's like, yeah, I want to replace a pot with a book on a table, or, you know, and you're swapping things, you can make graphs. You can do that with PCG. You can do that with blueprints. You can do that, you know, just swap things around. And depending on the variable you set, it'll just swap the mesh. But that's like, you're swapping things. If you want to change like entire layouts, that's why I ask, what are you changing? If I wanted to, for example, have it where this room maybe like doesn't have this stuff on top in this one version, yeah, I can set up a blueprint that just hides this. It's still there. I'll just hide it. But if you want to have 7 versions of this, Jesus Christ, I'm not doing that in a single like convoluted blueprint that has everything. But if it's like, yeah, I have 7 versions, and in the 7 versions, I'm just swapping out these guys depending on like what day it is. Cool, I'll just put that in the blueprint and just say, hey, swap out this mesh for this mesh, and we continue. So, yeah. It's just a matter of what do you want. Isn't changed that much? I mean, again, not changing that much and what is changing is very important. Once you figure out what do you want changed, that's when you decide how do you want to do it. If it's like small stuff, like you're swapping out the meshes, you can do that with a blueprint or PCG, depending how you have this whole thing set up. Probably a blueprint because you already have it laid out. And then, yeah, there'll be like some testing and troubleshooting how to do it. Or you can use procedural algorithms for what? Depends how you created it to begin with, right? You can't really use a procedural algorithm to swap meshes. I mean, you can. But yeah, it all depends on what you're trying to achieve and what you want. There's many ways of doing it. There's no like one way. At the end of the day, as long as it works, it doesn't matter how you did it. That's really the thing you got to remember. As long as whatever you're doing works, that's it. That's the only thing that matters. Right? Because you can make a terribly coded thing, but as long as it works, who cares? Case in point, Undertale. Like what Minecraft does, areas and textures. Well, that's a different thing entirely. If you're going like that, that's like full procedural world already. So you're built from the ground up to be procedural, in which case swapping it is easy because it's procedural. But if you're doing like custom rooms like I am right now, why is Undertale so bashed? The code is really bad for it? Yeah. I mean, technically speaking, it's a giant if statement or a switch statement. The entire game is basically, is this true? No. Is this true? No. Is this true? No. Is this true? No. That's basically the entire thing. The entire game. That's why. That's how the entire chain of dialogue or whatever it is, I believe, is done. It's a big switch statement. Which is fine. It works. It doesn't, as like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what it is under the hood. As a gamer, I don't give a crap what you did to make the game, or I don't care why something's broken or works or doesn't work. It doesn't matter. I just want a game to play. It's the I don't know if you guys a while back with the Diablo 3 on launch, right? Not Diablo 3, Diablo 4 on launch, it had a bunch of issues, and one of the issues was like they came out and says, yeah, we cannot add more stash tabs because for some damn reason they made it so every time you see a character, it loads their entire stash. I don't care. Like, as a player, I don't give a rat's ass why that you can't do it. I want to add more stash tabs. It's not my problem how you add the stash tabs. Right? That's it. Like, that's the player point of view. Is a player doesn't care about how long you take, how long you do something. It's just, but as long as it works, as long as they get what they want, they don't care. You could do it in 10 seconds, you could do it in an hour, you could do it in 10 days. But as long as it works at the end, that's all that matters. You can whine about Undertale, but it's very popular. I wasn't complaining about Undertale. I'm praising it. If you thought I was complaining, no. Undertale is a fantastic game. It runs. It's great. The game is fine. For 3D heavy games, the performance would go FSL really quick if you do that. Depends. But that's the thing. If you make it and it works, I mean, as it works within your performance, it doesn't matter how you do it. Right? Like, let's say I made every single character their own custom thing under the hood, instead of just using parenting and making it easier for myself. Doesn't matter. I can make something, put everything on tick in this game. I can put every single object on tick to do something, and as long as that frame rate is what I want and it works, doesn't matter. As long as it works. Yeah, people might complain to you about, like, if they saw it, they'd be like, oh no, you don't know what you're doing, this is wrong, but you'll learn over time to do things differently and better as you keep improving. The point is, you made something that works for what you need. That's it. That was the only thing that matters. Darius Simulator was awful too. You wrote 6,000 lines of code that ran every single frame, but it worked, right? That's it. It's the only thing that mattered. It works. It made you rich AF. Fucking white about that. And just to be clear, I'm not complaining about any of these games. I'm talking about these games are awesome. Any game that is done and people can enjoy is good. So that's up to the person whether they like it or not. One of the things that gave me interested in how games work was watching a whole almost 3 hour of Yandere sim code. It was so interesting. Worked as a big stretch. Game was checking every frame if some action was done, so FPS was low. Like, how low are we talking? And as long as it's like over 30 FPS, I'm sure it was fine. That's playable. This is on FPS. Yeah, exactly. It's not dumb if you made it work. There's like 1,001 ways to do something. And yeah, is your way maybe not the most optimized? Maybe it's not the best way. Maybe you should have put it somewhere else, but did it work? Yes, cool. Moving on. That's basically it. That's really the main thing. I'll do all this first. Start of school where every model in the game would be loaded. So the FPS was like around 20 FPS with low graphics, barely 50 with an actual top of the line PC. As a first game, as you're learning, I think that's still, it works. Performance is not great, but it works. And if that's what you're starting out with, I see no problems. It's a great learning experience. Hello, Nan. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Actually, I'm not gonna have this. I'm gonna make this on a timer. The sequence. Um. 20 seconds, 30 seconds, random float and range, somewhere between 20 and 30 seconds. They're gonna spawn. But these do not count towards clearing. These don't count towards clearing the stuff. So, used to do mobile games. That's fine. What am I changing? I'm making it so those spiralings start falling, and what I'm right now it's set up where when enough of these spider sacks are killed, that transitions to phase 3. We just removed some, so it's gonna be easier to kill them, and the ones that are falling don't count towards that. So what I might do is make it so more of these are the sacks, but they spawn less. So what I'm gonna do is let's go to the PCG graph. So that's 0.65 is static meshes. I'm gonna make it to be like 0.4. So a lot more of these are spawning spiders, but I'm gonna have them each one spawn less. Instead of 3 to 7, it's gonna be like 1 to 4. Unless you want a good laugh, absolutely. Good laughs are great. Everyone wants a good laugh. You want to consider the X-Fax pops when the spider comes out? Yeah. If I had this is just like a quick model I made. This is like a super quick thing just to have something. This is all temporary. Yeah, in the final thing, I'd want should change models when they pop. Absolutely. For now, I don't have a egg pop model. I don't care enough to make one, so it's fine. So in here now, though. Oh, hold on. Where's the spider? I want this exposed. There you go. Bam, selected. So now I was still in simulate mode. Hi, Spidey. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A bunch spawned, and more. Okay. Way too many spawned. Are they still falling? Yeah, they're still falling, but I want more to fall. Okay. So a couple of things. I want more to fall. So let's adjust that. One second, and we'll change this to be like 0.25. Yep, now they're coming from below. So the one thing that I need to figure out is doing this as range probably is gonna suck. Why is the spider not doing? Oh, there we go. Did they end aggro on me? Wait, what's going on? Hold on. Did we project settings? Did that not save? Or was it under? Prime manager. I can't search for the value. AI? I don't remember what it was called. Crap. It's not it is conflict. Not avoidable conflict. Yeah, max stage is still 500. There's no way I've spawned more than 500. Spooner's AI element to the sequel. Yeah. So, as melee, I teleport around. Curse of the Lament again. I don't think it's that. Oh, it's the ones that spawn from the air. Don't have aggro on me automatically. Yeah, AAC, enemy base, sets, see, is attacking. That's one thing that we gotta do. Yep, that's kind of important. Get stored attack target. There you go. We should make a highlight on the spiralings so you can attack them easier. Well, you already get teleported to them as melee. I'm worried about ranged. Do the AI BS. You don't need to click on the enemy specifically. You just need to click on the area. And then does a trace. Oh, that depends on your power-ups. What I could do actually for... Hold on. I mean, you know what? Hold on. Let me go to spiderlings. Could do that. I do have an outline option. Do you even see the outline? Do you? You can see the outline? What's going on? Oh yeah, now you do. They're just so small, you don't really see the outline. But this is working now, at least. This wasn't working yesterday, last time. Oh, here we go. Last time we were doing this, it wasn't working. So let's make them, wait, why did it stop working? Why did it stop working? Oh, it doesn't like me editing this color. It's fine with me putting the values in manually, but it doesn't like me changing the color here. Why? Why does it matter? It is trolling me. Yeah, you don't see them because it's just too dark, so here. Some of them are green. Others are red. You see that? That's a red one. Those are green. Why are some red? Are they red? That's red. That's clearly red on this one. That's clearly red.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
You like the reflected blood? Thank you. That's why I want it to keep it. We have too many spawning. We'll adjust that after the ads. This freaking thing is a troll. I don't know why it's a troll, but it's a troll. I don't set the custom primitive data. Super odd. I mean, if some of them are red and some of them are green, I don't mind, really. Because, you know, cool, we have variation. Free variation, but I'd like to be able to control that. Not have it happen randomly. Yeah, I gotta change up this. They're spawning way too much here. Yeah. Let's make them spawn between 10 and 15 seconds total from the air. That should be good. And then let's change the spider eggs spawn between 1 and 3. 25% less. And I guess here I'm going to remove this part again. I'm going to make this at, well, actually no, 1 and 3, as long as it's, yeah, 0.35. Should be fine. Should make the spider blood green or blue, and then have the blood red by default for everything. Yeah, I haven't done custom bloods for everyone. Even my skeletons bleed red, and they clearly shouldn't be bleeding red. So yeah, I'm just not focusing on that. That's like detail stuff. So this is quite simple, right? Few of them did get a hit off. Hello, Mr. Woof Woof. What a name. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Now the game needs to have that, but a bug blood isn't right. Yeah, yeah. That's like, this is a prototype, so yeah. I don't plan to make things like this. Is not like final of anything. It's just like, do we have blood? Yes, cool. Is it working? Yes, good. Mechanically, that's all that matters right now for me. Decorative stuff and like actually making it like pretty and all that will come later once the game is like playable and fun. Because you want to do block out first, or blocking first. No, block out. I was right the first time. Okay, let's do 5 and 10. And then let's do 2, 1, and 2. So I also want to try this with the ranged attack. Because this is all great. What the hell happened to you? Jeez, okay. I really gotta slow down that ramming. Ramming duration, like 1 second, 2 seconds. Let me check the ramming, because that was... Yeah. Do you keep the streams? Yeah, just go on my channel. There's a live stream tab. Yeah, I want you to ram. Not a jump attack. Ram, please. Okay. Ram again, please. That's not a ram. 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 Do it. Ram me. Where you go? Yoo-hoo. What is wrong with him? What? What happened? What happened to this? What happened to this AI? Why did he stop doing what he was doing? Oh, good one, Mr. Wolf Wolf. Okay. It really does. How do I make this phase fun? Or more fun? I like that it's happening. I like that it's there. It just, I don't like this, the fact that we just fight a lot of tiny spiderlings. I think maybe it's better to have larger spiderlings, larger one of them, but fewer. I think maybe I'd go larger but fewer of them. That's what I want to do. I just don't know how to do that specifically. Like, I've disabled their need to have, like, they can all attack me at once if they wanted to. But they don't. Why don't they? Hold on. Why don't they all attack me constantly? That's what I wanted. This attack target is less than 2. Oh, okay, here. 500? That might help. I don't want them. Oh, you know, no. This is 200. The problem is this. They're just too far around me. So let's do strafe 200. Circle radius 200. And then I changed this to be within, just to be 250. Because I wanted them to just all like jump at me constantly. I don't know how that's gonna work for ranged though. That might be terrible for ranged. That's the other thing, is I'm thinking of ranged. If you have a single projectile that doesn't do very much AoE, right? They're not jumping. There's very few of them that are just jumping at me. Occasionally, like, a few will try to jump. Why are they not jumping at me? I need that. Oh, because they're in defense radius. Hold on. I know. No, their radius is fine. 200 defense. Why are they so far away? Sprinting. Remove the weight. We're gonna be good now? They're just a lot of them moving, and then occasionally, right? All of these guys aren't attacking, so it's a range thing. You just jump backwards. I didn't even set that up. I think it's the strafing that they're having a problem with. I think there might be body blocking themselves. They're getting stuck here. Why? What? Why is it when you undo it, I'm gonna change the tab? So weird. Does she web to slow you down? Yeah. Have them bounce you around in a ragdoll? That might be bad because that'll mess with the camera. Move that. I'm modifying spiralings, right? Hold on. Tree spiralings. Okay. Yep. So I have the right tree and everything. So what's up? Why are the spiralings not attacking? Oh, here we go. That's hilarious. Okay, hold on. I can't have it just always do that. Let's do 500. Actually, 1,000 probably is better. Yeah. 1,000. The distance was too small. That's the problem. The distance was too small. There we go. Now we're getting attacked. I think even higher distance. Even higher? We going higher? No, they're jumping pretty far away now. Like this is better. Little jumping spiders. Um, so how does this work? Okay, let me also change one of the things for the spider. Where's your ramming attack? Where's the distance? Oh, it's in the weapon. Probably could remove it from the weapon. But it's fine. Distance. $2,000. Just have him a little more distance for there. And let me actually grab this. I want to see how this works with I want to see how this works with a ranged weapon, because I'm worried about that. And I also need to change then the projectile damage. Just increase it to the same 250. Because I am concerned about this. It is really hard as ranged to kill these guys, because my AoE here, unless I'm in like really like I'm at 12 health because they just all attacked because I was staying still. I can increase the radius on the attack so I can hit multiple. That's an option. Let's see what it is at right now. .75 radius only. It's a really small radius by default. Let's do for duration. I just want to see this. For environment ranged people, why not add environment dangers to help like barrel booms? Oh, so if you shoot it, like it does like a little explosion? Or breaking walls? That could work. But I think this is an issue that's going to be reoccurring with like just other things as well. So I want to fix the root cause of the issue versus like fix it just for this room type thing. Why is it red there? I'm doing a multi. Okay, that was 75. So let's put it 100. Let's see how that is. I want it to hit multiple. Yep. I don't know how many multiple by default. Like that seems better considering the visual. Again, this is also, by the way, with no power-ups, right? I have 0 power-ups of any kind of AoE. If I had some AoE, this would be, of course, considerably easier. Yeah, as range, this is definitely harder, but this is no longer impossible with that extra AoE there. The extra range. I might increase it just a tiny bit more by default, like 115. And I'll turn off the debug for this, and let's just see how it is. I eventually want to add things like interactive environments, by the way. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm definitely not adding those. I think this problem is a problem that is so why is I've taken a lot of damage. I've killed him. I've taken a lot of damage doing it. Okay, why am I not hitting? I feel like something's up. Something's up. When that spiraling was dying, I still was getting blocked by him for the projectile. I shouldn't have been. I should have been. The fireball isn't firing. Yeah. When they die, let me go to the main thing. So on death, at defeated, set collisions on death. Pawn ignore, character ignore, projectile ignore, camera ignore. It's already on ignore. Hey, Holy Crap, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You know what I can do? Instead of this, set collision response to all channels to ignore, and then set it for static meshes to just be fine. Static mesh. World static. Lock. It's really, that's what I want. Because I keep adding more stuff because we keep adding channels potentially. I'll just fix that. Only 1 hour or so today. Too many things to do. Oh, to like stay and watch? All good. Holy crap, does that mean there's unholy crap somewhere?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh boy. You might not want to look under your bed. That's all I'll say. You might not want to check there. Because it's going to be filthy. I mean, let me tell you, if you haven't cleaned under that bed, that's going to be filthy. Jesus Christ. That holy crap is going to be like the least of your worries. Jeez. That'd be your wife. Oh, Cynical, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. What are we up to? Just waiting for ads to finish on Twitch side. I still don't actually know if ads play. If you have a rate. I hope not. Oh yeah, ads are done. Okay. Let's check this if this fixes the problem. So hard to tell. No, I mean, I need you just stop. No, it's being body blocked still by something. Right, it's being body blocked right there. That's the problem. Trying to learn Unreal right now. You saw this and were like, looks sick. Oh, thank you. Yeah, making the boss battle right now. And trying to figure out why our projectile is not doing what's supposed to. Prince, what is it hitting? Oh, is it hitting the ground? I bet the radius is now so big it might be hitting the ground. No, it didn't hit the ground here. He spun the spooters one dead. They shouldn't body block because the collision should be off. Yeah, it's okay. What if I did this? Check hashtag. Wait, why is it doing on a hit? Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Collision. Projectile ignore. Why is pawn here overlap? Oh, pawn is overlap. Oh, is it hitting the physics body? The projectile should not care about physics body, vehicles, destructibles. Overlap that. Yeah, block that. You building your hair out to get E to interactive works? Hey, you gotta start somewhere. Yeah. Did you set it up with a blueprint interface? Or casting? Or some other method? Then the blood? Try using blueprint interface? Nice. That's the way to do it. Still learn how to properly parent and make components. Hey, it'll take some time to get the hang of it, but once you do, it'll all kind of click into place. Sometimes the hit sound is way louder than others. The reason is I'm hitting multiple, so it's technically multiple of them playing at the exact same time. And so they stack on each other. Because I'm hitting so many spiders. Nope, I'm still hitting them. I think I'm still hitting the bodies. Yeah, it's still not shooting the projectile. Why? Okay, hold on. Print string here. Hit. Overlap. So that should be at least an overlap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's overlap. Good. Oh, why is it, how is it still hit? How is it hit? Triggering hit. Why is it triggering? What? Is it? What? I think Thora had a video about that in his game. He ulta for the game because it was so loud. Yeah, I need to. I haven't like dove into the audio stuff at all. It was like that is the sound effect still from the not game dev, from the game jam. I just haven't changed anything on that regard. At one point I should put in some better sound effects. What I can do is, as long as it's not, here we can do. Because I only care if it's not Get it instigator. If this is valid, and I want it to be not valid. Not Boolean. Assuming this works, I'll explain what I just did. For any of you that, well, I guess I'll explain it either way. Okay, why is it stopped moving now? What is it hitting? You remember the sound was super loud? It hurt? Yeah. I mean, it's still that loud to me, but you know, it's fine. But also, it was super loud and it hurt because you didn't speak up and say, "Hey, the sound is loud. Can you turn it down?" You always gotta speak up. This, by the way, checks that it's not a, it's not like a pawn, basically. Something that can instigate. But... okay, hold on. What if I... do a print string? Give me the hit component. Maybe that's going to give me more information. Wait, it's hitting? It's hitting itself? Or is it... oh, it's probably printing its... no. Because the other act... no, it's still... that's what it hit. That's what it hit. What happens if you kill every spider at the same time? Yeah, there's some power-ups that go based off how many enemies you kill to like get stronger. Like on a, if you kill enemies really quickly, you'll get stronger. So keep that. Go back to the box collision. How? It's the only collision I have. turn off world dynamic. What is that? What, the power up that I was talking about, or something specific? Am I hitting the? Wait. Am I shooting over them? Hold on, am I shooting over them? Enough. Oh, like the actual exclamation mark 0. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were you accidentally put in an exclamation mark 0 and then you corrected yourself to a question mark. That means not equal to. Sorry, because you put the question mark in a new line, I thought that meant you corrected yourself and you do with the symbols. Yeah, this means not equal to. Exclamation mark means not equal. If you did is equal to, you get 2 equal signs. Same thing if you do like less or equal, then you get less than or equal to. Yeah, that's why. Okay. We fixed it. I am confused why. I am very much confused why things are the way they are. Some are green, some are red. Oh, because I increased the distance, I didn't decrease the speed. Duration, 2 seconds. Hold on. 5 seconds. Okay. So, let me explain what happened. And then you guys can tell me if this made sense. Not equal sounds so much easier. You're dumb. You're fine. So I was when I was shooting the projectile, right? I think I was like flying over them. From what I can tell. And normally there's a there's like a sphere that traces, that checks, is something over like in this area? If it is, then we hit it, right? If it's in this area, then we hit. But it was going over them because they're so tiny. And I was shooting it from above. But for some reason, it was actually hitting a dynamic mesh. Of some kind. And I'm not sure of what. A dynamic mesh usually is anything that is movable. But the sprite doesn't have collisions. No collision. This should have ignore everything. This doesn't have collisions. So odd. I'm not sure. And I was turning off collisions afterwards anyway. No, not the blood, because the blood is like blood is a decal. Blood is just an image, literally, that's projected on the ground. So it has nothing. So we fixed that by making it so it doesn't collide with dynamic objects. And then I started actually properly hitting above them, which is why I did this, which is their hitbox is now taller than they are. So now I actually hit them. And now the collisions are all being set properly. There's one other one that I actually want to keep. Which is the spectral wall. In case we die on a spectral wall. Could be the projectile itself. Because it didn't despawn. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's odd. Something was going on. Either way, look, as I said before, it works now. Okay, that's all that matters. If there's a problem with it later on, we'll address it, but it works now. Now that it works, let's actually properly test this. Probably, why did I get body blocked there? So I took quite a bit of damage there, but I was able to deal with them. I think just a little bit more radius by default would be good. So let me just adjust the radius just a little bit higher to like 125. Just to make every enemy 1.5 times bigger. Did I miss that? I don't think I saw that. I think I missed it. I could make them bigger. Actually, I might see what that looks like. Not this guy, obviously. I clicked that. That's great. Yeah, so I'm hitting like a few of them with every hit. Now, you guys want to see this with like, if I had some power-ups, how this would look? Let me show you. Just real quick, just to explain that I have no power-ups. Let me just give myself some power-ups, like greater melee attack. And yeah, of course, there's gonna be powerful ones, but and let's do homing and piercing. 3 power-ups. Yeah, they're not so scary now, huh? Let me adjust their health, speaking of which. I don't remember if I reset their health. I'm gonna make them one hittable. At like 15 health. That's discussing LP and WTF. Well, because these guys are one hittable. Even the boss. Okay, the boss. Okay, the boss has 2,000 health. I'm doing 250 damage a hit for testing. That's why. My damage is 10 times higher by default right now compared to what it's going to be. Because I need to get to phase 2 really quickly for testing. That's it. Oh, you want to increase the size of the boss by 1.5 times too? That one I'm not sure about, because we have to keep things in scale, but I will increase this size and see how it is. Let's try 1.5 size on these guys. You were still replying when I said I don't know the big guy. Oh, good. Yeah, there's a longer delay on YouTube compared to a Twitch, unfortunately. The other thing we can do is increase attack radius with cleave, and then we can do like an aura that does AoE. So now they're just gonna die to my aura. And the AoE, right. So how's this size though? You know what? Having them just a little bit bigger. Again, I don't know why some of them are red, some of them are green. It kind of works. But okay. Let me check. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them the bigger. They're easier to see, for sure. Why? I have set custom perimeter data here. But that's only if I'm an elite. I don't set the custom perimeter data for anything else. Yeah, I don't set it anything else. I don't need this print string anymore. That's figured out. Yeah, good. So have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. A good night's rest. And make the boss 2 times the size of the original size, you mean? And test phase 3? Jesus. Look. I'll increase him.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
I'll increase him by 50%. As a test. Okay? And we'll see how it looks after the test. I'm not gonna change anything else. I'm gonna just change the sprite to be 50% bigger. Okay? Just again. From this to this. Okay? We're just gonna see what it looks like. And go from there. It is an option to actually just increase the size of all the mobs to make them just in general bigger. That's not a terrible idea. We'll see. Just wait for ads and then we'll do this test. Look at the little guy. Yo, all those beautiful pixels. He's even uplit because we have normals and lighting affects this thing. No, this is 1.5x. This isn't 2. Do you want me to go 2x right off the bat? I can go 2x right off the bat. X for the boss? Okay. Okay, ads are done. This is twice as big for the boss. Let's see what he looks like. That does look good. That does look good. Oh. That does look good. Phase 3 is a big oof now? No. Yeah, you have to. That's a bigger hitbox. Yeah. We can slow him down. It's fine. I might reduce the amount of spiders here. It might be a little bit too many spiders. Oh, no, wait, don't attack him. I can't attack him. Oh, also, I need to change then the hitbox of those attacks. He gets stuck on the spiders. He's stuck on the bodies of the... Okay, something's going on with the collisions of the spiderlings. Caps component. Collision. Ignore everything. Collide with static. Spectral walls, exterior room walls, room collision walls. So you found another bug. Yeah. Wait, why am I not hitting him anymore? Oh. Oh, character overlap? What I have before. Character overlap. Character overlap, or I can't hit him. It does look... I kind of want to increase the size of all the sprites now. Okay, there we go. Now he's going through. I need to change his hitbox though for that for those attacks. I need him to charge. He just was aggro on me. What happened? What's going on? Does not charge me, which is a chance. I get it. How is he losing aggro on me? That was not the right button. That was not the right button. What is going on? Hold on. Why does he lose aggro on me? And what is up with this? What happened to the RAM? It really doesn't like... Show a laser on the ground telling the player the boss is gonna charge. Yeah, I've been thinking of adding in like something. There is like the animation that starts before he starts to charge already, so it's not like it's out of the blue completely. But oh, hold on. Is he in the ground? Might be in the ground now. When he starts phase 3. Oh no, it's offset. I made sure that it's correct. If I made this like 0.75, like 1, let's try 1. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna check test phase 3 So events begin play. Just start phase 3, please. Or I guess phase 2, whatever. I don't know if you played Toho or Novit, but usually for big immediate attacks, the creator usually puts a little laser detector. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. A lot of games do that, and I've wanted to add one to the game for certain attacks. I just haven't gone around to it. Yeah, so you're... Okay. So it's the problem wasn't really the duration. It's the distance now is so tiny for his size. The problem became the distance. Because we need to... So, yes, but I think even more distance. $10,000? Splitter marathon commence. Over 2 seconds. Like his jump attack needs to be further too now. Like everything needs to be like scaled up. I like this change, to be fair. Okay, something's going... No. I understand. Something's going wrong with the ramming, actually. Set the rotation. Add the gameplay tag. Get the animation. Play the animation. That's the starting one. And then... it does another dash, but it has to be uncompleted of this. Yes. It does this. It plays the animation. Oh. Oh, I found the problem. Okay. Here, I'll explain what the problem is. So... excuse me? Delete. There we go. So my little Spidey bro, right, with all his legs, has 3 animations for the ram. He has the start. He has the like actually like ramming attack, like the middle, and then he has the end. This plays once. This plays once. This loops and continues to loop until it's ended. Here's the problem that I made. I've said that, okay, go into phase 2, go into the next like turn when this animation finishes. Not when I've reached my destination, but when an animation finishes, which is again a loop, which means it's very short. That's why he does a super long thing at the end, but a very short thing yeah, at the start. during the rest of it. So we need to change the way the ramming works. No, it doesn't just ram infinitely, it just rams really quickly. So, right, so if he's like ramming for, he's supposed to be ramming for, let's say, 2 seconds. Well, if the ram animation is only 0.3 seconds, that means he rams for 0.3 seconds and then he goes and turns towards you and then rams again. So it's extremely hard to dodge. That explains why it's so hard to dodge. I've been trying to figure out like why it's like not like doesn't feel like it's changing whenever I change the values. That's why. So here's what we can do. Add a new variable called ramming phase. Int singular. Do the moment he encounters a wall, he stops? He does stop when he encounters a wall. He still continues his animation, but he can't move through a wall. Okay, so at the very beginning, I'm gonna set the ramming phase to be 0. Then I'm gonna do a change this. Then I'm going to do a switch on int. Oh, not 3. 0, 1, 2. So 0 does this. One does this. And does this. Okay. Do back to the laser thing. Do you mind? Do keep in mind you could even do a thing like he screeched it loudly before the first ram. So you don't want to see the laser. Yeah, he does like an animation. I just need to have that animation be more obvious, slower, or something that is like, yeah. I definitely need to have it be like more noticeable. But also, once we adjust these things, it should be a lot better. So, okay, this goes through the entire animation. This plays, right? It goes through and this plays, yes. Then it sets phase to 1. I'm going to do a custom event here. Custom event. Continue ramming attack. So then it is going to do 1. So it's going to do the ramming attack atom. And it's going to do all of this. It's going to play this animation. It doesn't matter how long it plays. It's going to keep doing this. Once it is completed, it needs to check some stuff. You need to check this. So he checks if we need to ram again. Or not. It's a boss, so it's fine. It's a bit dirty. Also, it's not like he's gonna hit one shot the player unless you're already low. Yep. Yeah, I want the player to be a high alert, but I don't want it to be ever bullshit. That's the only thing, right? So, okay. So if this is less or equal, we're going to set the ramming phase to be 2, which is the end. And then where he does the completes it, the animation, and then removes attack. Yep. Otherwise, it's going to keep the same thing. Then it's going to set the new rotation, and then again continue attack. Which means we no longer need this. Okay. I think this is correct. Let me change the values now. Let's make this like 2000. That's going to make more sense. Duration being yeah, let's make it slow so we can really test this. Okay. I found a problem. I needed to actually loop the anim. It wasn't looping because it was playing a montage. I needed to loop. Okay. We need to change the animation blueprint of the spider. I know how to do this. Okay. Make a new jump node. Jump, ram. Ramming. Attack. There's a reaching suggested the size because one of your favorite series is isekai mostly centered around spiders. What isekais are on spiders? Is it like a Japanese anime isekai or something else? It's an anime. You gotta tell me the name. I'm curious what the hell. What anime is about spiders out of all things? Ram. Oh, I need to do player ramming ram. So all my oh, great beef. I was just curious. I mean, that is a very adorable spider. This is not at all what I was expecting to see when you said it's about spider. I expected like a horror, creepy thing. That little cute spider with pink eyes. That's how she sees herself? Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking like in the right in the anime, it's all right. It's that. Yeah, I get it. Action, comedy, and fantasy. Cool. Cool. Okay. And I probably won't watch it. Probably not really for me, but get Adam jump to node. Change this up. Yeah, the jump to node is the one we just called here, jump around. I don't need you anymore. Locomotion. It plays around POV, so you see her real 7 times from human POV. Ah, that's actually pretty cool. I'm curious how it did, because a lot of people claim to have arachnophobia, but they're fine playing games and watching like anime. Only like really extreme arachnophobia can't even do that. The anime did the source material dirty, plus the stuff was yikes due to problems with other studios. Ah, that's unfortunate. Did it really well, especially in China. Huh. Cool. Okay. And here I need to do jump reset. No! God damn it. No way. I hate when I double click a node accidentally. Top 3 anime for the season. Oh wow, like really well then. Okay. I've changed up the spider stuff. I'm gonna actually, honestly, I'm gonna change the distance to be here. Distance. I'm gonna remove from the weapon info. Okay. Let's test it. Yeah, look at that. Now he's doing what? Okay, he's kind of rotating towards me, which is bad. And he's way too slow. I can make it a second long, but here we go. I also need to stop him from continuing to look towards me, which we can do under AI, behavior trace. No. Yeah, behavior trees is fine. It's better. Sequence. Clear focus. Yeah! There we go. Look at that. And it's relatively easy to avoid. Just by moving. Despite everything. I need to change now the jump attack and adjust that. Right? But the ramming itself, like if I just move around, I think I can even return the 5.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yeah, that works great. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna do 3 to 5. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna use the restroom while ads are going. Be right back. I'm back. Yeah, that worked really well. I think that worked really well. We gotta adjust the jump attack now after the ads, but it's all fine. Yeah, I need to change the distance here. If you're into reading, I'm not. I'll tell you, the last manga that I read was Hellsing. So many years ago. It's crazy. It was so many years ago. I haven't like read anything for a while. So yeah. It's not this that I need to check. Oh, it's this also. 2000. Let's go to you. Event graph, not attack combo. Execute attack. For duration, yeah, we need to change the min and max range here. Okay. More? Great spider. Great spider. Minimum range, yeah, max range, 300. Radius like 250. That might work. Let's see how this works. How do I do the animation? So this is actually the free Paragon and other epic characters. So the animations are actually from 3D. I have a workflow that goes from 3D to 2D sprites that I use. There we go. That's better. That seems like more proper. Ooh, hold on. Why is that collision so small? That's why it's so easy to dodge. That's why it's so easy to dodge. Okay, do a ramming attack again. That's not a ramming attack. Oh, no, it's fine. Still fine. Yeah, we're still good. Now is the proper size, though. Yeah! Oh, this is great. I think that's great. One last thing. I wanted to reduce just the amount of spiders a little bit. So I'm going to decrease it just a little bit here. I'm also just going to give it a hard-coded 10 seconds. So I can control this better. So maybe 1 to 3. And now let's go ahead back to the don't need you anymore. Don't need you anymore. Go back here, and I can remove this. Let's try the whole thing. Still sad about the web, but oh well. It's maybe in the future again. Gotta give me something to work with. Okay, so phase 2, right? We got these spiders. They're kind of bigger, which is fine. Again, ranged without any power-ups is weaker than was he still looking around during that? Okay, so this is still a problem. Why does he lose sight of me? Oh, is it because I have an idea why. Do I know why? On begin play, actually. I want to make his vision infinite. So you never lose sight of us. Basically. So I think during the animations, when he's in the air and stuff, I'm not sure. But either way, let's take care of that. What do you think of the first steps when starting a project? Oh, is the first steps when starting a project? Figuring out what the project is. And what you're doing. And how you're doing it. Why is he still rotating towards me? As he runs around. No, he's not. I mean, depending on the project you're doing, it's very it's very dependent on like more project specific stuff. Like, is there like something more specific for starting a project? Because it's like, well, what are you doing? Are you doing environments? We'll start with blocking. Are you doing like doing mechanics? Do like start with the basic mechanics with just cubes. It's like you want to start with just like the very basic stuff to get your stuff across, and then you want to just keep working on top of it. Do it in passes. Don't do it like you know, basically you don't want to be I can put it back to like art, because I did fine art for a while. Like if you're doing a character, right? If you're doing a character, you want to get the shape of that head with the eyes and the mouth and everything, right? You don't want to make the most beautiful and intricate eye with lashes and the highlight and the pupil, and you haven't touched anything else here. All of this is still a scribble, but this part is the most beautiful thing in the world. You don't want to do that. You don't want to detail focus an area before you have the entire big picture. So you want to do like, okay, let me do like, right, the little face, and then like, okay, I have the little face. Well, let's get, you know, maybe now I'll do the eyes in a little better shape, right? I don't know why these are so terrible compared to the ones I did before. And then, okay, cool, but, and then very basic pupil. And then now maybe you do like the lips, right? So you get it to the same level as those eyes, and you get a better nose. And then, you know, you improve that. And then next one, maybe now you do lashes. And then you do like the creases, right? For the more detail. Right, you keep going in details. This is creepy as hell. But you get the idea. Whatever project you're doing, you don't want to go 10 on anything. You want to go at a 1. Bare minimum to get the idea across. That's why I'm doing stuff with cubes. I'm not even putting cylinders or any other shapes in here. I don't need to. This is a 1. This is just like I'm adding other stuff now, so it's a little bit more than that. But yeah, you gotta do the basics first. Oh, Jesus freak. Welcome in. Problem with that is you spend so much time redoing the same mechanic just to make it a little bit better. Oh, it depends how you do it. If you don't know what you're doing yet, then that's fine. Like if you know for sure this is what you're making, and again, this is why I need the description example with art, With art, you can continue building on top of it. You don't replace it, you build on top of it. Right? You did a little sketch, and then you improve your lines, and then you color it in, and then you shade those in, and then you build on top of it. You don't replace it, you build on top. So like you made a base character. Well, now you want other characters. Then you want other mechanics. You're going to add those to the base characters or to the children now. But you're not adding on top of what you already had. And you keep building on top of it and on top of it and on top of it. Right? Like I had no bosses for a while. I had one boss. And then I changed the mechanics. And now like I have multiple bosses. Then now I have a system that handles multiple bosses. And same thing with power-ups and everything. Keep building on top of it. You might change some stuff as you go along, if you're prototyping especially. But if you already know everything you know what you're gonna do, you're not gonna be scrapping very much. It would be an old Japanese village where there's a small group of people who are like under so a lot of that is like lore and just like theme, like how do you want it to like look. Mechanically you just need to figure out right, if the stuff you find depends on the day of the week, you can just do depends how you scatter the stuff. You could either do it based off of a simple blueprint that checks the game mode and the variable it's set. Is it on day 2, make it this item. If it's day 3, make it this item. If it's just props like that, like items in the world, you can do as simple as that. Yeah, but the rest of it, that's all like store. Demon Slayer but with spirits? is that what Demon Slayer is like? I watched a little bit of Demon Slayer. I got bored and I stopped. It was like near the early days of Demon Slayer. Why am I shooting over the spiders again? Why am I shooting over the spiders again? A projectile ignore. Directional block. Oh, projectile overlap. Is that what it is? Is that the problem? No, you don't need to overlap anything. What happened? Smaller project? Yeah, that's right. Smaller projects. Do not look at me and what I'm doing. In fact, this started as a smaller project. This starts as a game jam, and then as okay. What happened? What did I do? Check the projectile again. Character. Overlap. It should overlap pawns. You have patience, just lack of money. You made it way too complicated. Oh, for your project. Yeah, like as long as you have time, really, then you're fine. Because that's what I have. I have time. Okay, what happened? Why we no hit no more? Why we no hit no more? The hell did I do? We had it working. We had it working. What happened? Yeah, it's not gonna lie to you with anything. But it's hitting the big spider. Pawn. Is it because of pawn being ignore? Is this the one? I don't want them hitting each other. Although I guess it might be funny. No. What did I do? What did I do? Ha- What did I do? No, it's going through them. It's just going through them. When does this not work? When well, the problem is it was working. It was working just earlier. That's why we stopped working on it, because it's like, cool, it's working. We're done. Moving on. What? I have no clue. I have no clue. Is it even printing? It's just not detecting any overlaps on them. At all. Of any kind. Why? Overlap everything. I just want to see. I don't think it's that. What? Okay, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did, but I guess we gotta fix it tomorrow. We're working on a door system currently. For some reason, you decide to make 4 different ways to unlock a door. Yeah, that seems fine. Options are great. A roller coaster tycoon game, like Jurassic Park. But after you build the park, it turns into third-person survival. Yeah, that's not a small project at all. Jesus Christ. Here we go again. The to be continued. Yep. To be continued tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. I don't know what happened. Look, I'm gonna do the stupid test. Whether it's just to see if restarting it fixes things. It probably doesn't. But what if? I've seen stupider things. Let me grab this real quick. Nope. Okay. Turning it off and turning it back on again didn't work. Okay, well, I guess I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific, and we can figure out what the hell I broke and how. I guess. I really have no idea. I have zero idea what the hell happened. Yeah, it has to be collision on the spiders, but I don't know why the collision's not working anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the collision's fine. This is the exact same collision as the big spider, by the way. Okay, well, it has a little more here. It shouldn't care about world dynamic. I don't want it to block pawns. Projectile should... Oh, is projectile block...
Ads are here.
Oh, good, it's ads. Fixed it. I fixed it. Ads are going, but I fixed it. Okay. I don't know when the hell I accidentally made projectile not collide, apparently. I made it work, and then I broke it at some point, and whatever. We're good. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific, as always. I hope you guys enjoy. I did save. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.